Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
In today's video, we are going to be looking at mood boards that are based off of interior design, looking at each of the different palettes. Remember, our goal is to teach color analysis, and there's nothing better than mood boards to kind of get a feel for what a soft autumn versus a clear autumn versus a warm autumn versus a deep autumn looks like. And these brilliantly have been created by Lucinda here, which I am in love with. And I have to say
It's an autumn.
Well, this soft autumn, gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. It's the perfect shades. It really does represent what you would think of with a soft autumn.
It does. They do. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I want to say is these evolved because in every one of our color portfolios, we ask our clients, everything is customized. It's all about them, and their pictures are threaded throughout the whole thing, and the colors are custom to them. And we always say, what color would you like on the cover of the page? Mm-hmm. And what's funny is I would say 9 times out of 10, maybe more, the color that we've put there that we thought was representative of them will be the color that they say, I want that color. I love that color. That's the one I want. Mm-hmm. And we do it. And we change it because we think people might use these color portfolios as a coffee table book. Mm-hmm. It might be fun to have your color portfolio right there on the coffee table, spark conversation or whatever.
Right.
So that's how we evolved into, well, how cool would it be to do mood boards representing interiors or whatever for this. And I need to go slightly off topic because, it's my thing.
It's not a color class video unless
That's
it's off topic.
Or Lucinda isn't here if I don't go off topic. Long ago, Carol Jackson, who wrote the Color Me Beautiful book, when her book was blowing up, an American car company, I guess that's how I'll put it, contacted Carol Jackson and wanted car interiors done in the 4 seasons. Mm-hmm. And I thought, and she declined for many reasons, but I thought that was very intriguing because here these automotive engineers are in Detroit and they're saying, we should have, a brown Cadillac, I'll just say, with a autumn interior.
Right.
And so it's kind of a shame that wasn't done.
I'm totally down for it. I do think about it because I am in the car looking area right now. We're looking for a new car. And I do think about, I really like the brown interiors. Like, I am a huge fan of the brown interiors. I don't really want the black. I don't really want the cool gray or the whites. So I don't know if that's because I'm warmer and I want it to go with my vibe,
or
my style.
Those are your preferences. Mm-hmm. But I will tell you, I have a gray interior, and I would not have anything other than a gray interior and a gray car because that's the most general of all the car colors, and it's my color. I mean, I get it. I know that there are many colors in my palette, but I do gravitate to gray. In fact, so much so that I was in the car today with Sarah, and Sarah goes, "Did you wear that shirt yesterday?" And I said, "No. I wore a similar color shirt yesterday and the day before," and I realized I was picking out a gray shirt every day.
Yes.
That I wasn't on camera. So we tend to do that, and partly, and I don't know if anybody does this deliberately, but let's say you walk into a room that's all done in your colors. Light is bouncing off those walls all over the place, and what are you going to do in that room? You are going to glow.
Mm-hmm. That's very true.
And people will say, well, what about your family? Mm-hmm. If this is a color if this is a room that's for you, why not?
Yes.
Perfect a palette where the light is bouncing off different colors and making you look absolutely radiant, because you will. Walk into a fire engine red room and not be a clear winter and see what what happens to you then.
Well, also, I think we do gravitate towards our best colors. We always say that here on Color Class, is we start to gravitate towards the colors we really love, and we start incorporating them into our home as well. And that's one of my favorite topics we have talked about on Patreon, is people's houses and how their color correlates to them. Now, some people, they don't completely match up 1-to-1, but a lot do. I definitely lean towards my colors in my house. You are a little all over the place.
I don't know if anybody's ever seen that magazine called Where Women Create. It is a fun magazine, and it goes through and shows the studios of various artists, and basically it just looks like there were the most beautiful things in the whole world, and somebody just threw them up in these rooms. And there's chaos, and there's all sorts of cool. That was my house.
Yes.
And Sarah was recently forced to help me pack up to move out of my house so I can sell it. And she got to have the deep experience of the stuff and stuff on top of stuff, and a painting and a sculpture.
Yes, we did. If you know anyone to help, let us know. So
yes, there will be an estate sale soon.
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Probably too much TMI for you, but we like to throw our lives.
You're like our friends.
Yeah. So thank you for joining us. If you want to connect with us in any way, links are down in the description to our socials. Oh, Patreon, if you want to chat with us. All right. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you would like to support us here on YouTube. Lastly, I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another Color Class, and we'll see you in our next video.